Mbiamano sana mwanchu muliebeta sene kia Ndizi TV ne biro binde nandengo kwaligania SMS ya mangana maya elindengo manye nara yabereka kokolekana kurwa chingongo chonsi inye chinse inyora asensemo chiche mitandao asensemo ya Facebook na bogotonyora wetra Ndizi TV News Digital na bega asensemo ya YouTube na bogotonyora wetra Ndizi TV News asensemo ya website na bogotonyora wetra www.ndizitv.or.ke chinga kitoroche abanyagitali ba maino kurase kyombe gia Africa Kenya baba kulingolia amaino na boigokorwa obosemia wochia ase abamenyi ba kyongongi chinga kiba bwenerete kutwara obochenu ase amainabo na boigo abaibuli kurwa sensemo yaraganga anemo no kurwa se eskuru ya secondary yaraganga niko bomerana na barai kurwa sensemeyo liko kwanera amachibu ya matemwa KCSE ayo abakagosoka bwangoiga na boigo omonogeri bwebunge ime county ya Kericho Patrick MUTAI nigo bono Amerika kwene kibene nigo obugima bwaye bwabere bokogosererigwa boigo mo director OTSC ime county ya Nyamira Mwenda nigo abagakuru engora ya bene gocha ase AMACHE yanyagusira Professor George Magoa mancho muri karansa oikeli ndengumanye asenchera yobwenye kolende tobase gusika tobase konyegera gwera nanda sege kege Kerubo sio elindengumanye amange abanyagitali ba maino kurase kyombe gia Africa Kenya nigo banyara kwa bakurwa obulingolia bwabosa bwa maino ase boigo barwa obosemia igoro yobochenu bwa maino ase eskuru ya secondary ya St Pancras yogotoka sensemeri ya Kyongongi ase wodi ya basi boitangare nigo babodi abamenye bensemeyo weso kebene na boigo kolingolwa obureire bwa maino na boigo kwegwa obosemia igoro yobochenu bwa maino
Nia yetu ya kukuja hapa siku ya leo ni kutibu wagonjwa, kuona shida ya wagonjwa wenye wako katika hii kijiji cha Kyongongi. Ingine ni kuangalia shida zao, kuona wako na shida gani za meno, na tunatibu kung'oa leo bure.
Tugwate medical camp, a dental camp in collaboration na Franciscan Sisters of Christa Marian. Wachete koligereria abantu baito bali babwate shida ya maino tororenga mbanyare gokonywa.
Abaiboli korwa sensemo yaraganga anene mono korwa skuru ya secondary yaraganga nigo litkolia lero baba kumerana na barai korwa sensemeyo ase skuru yo eligo kwanera amachibu ya matemwa KCSE ayo abakagosoka bwangoiga nigo skuru yo yabwate emini ya 1.7 ase omwana omutangani abwate D+ wokwana omwMCA bwensemeyo Vincent Abuga nigo abolia abaiboli aborokia na boigo aborokigwa kubwaterana na boigo kweneki obokoleri obuya asamatuko abosio.
Eskuru ya Raganga Secondary School is among asiji skuru chia chagete kare. Eskuru ye bwate polytechnic, ne skuru bwate primary school, ne skuru bwate all facilities. Lakini what is remaining here ontegete gotanga one management yeskuru yareka nikobembe igamu requesting in a very serious note nga to improve egentege tangani asoko chagera management egento kende gyakabere ni intagete kwegena nga because management ya berembe. That is why tutabwati no ina bari mu baisaine. That is why unabone skuru ngima you can realize skuru ebwata bari mu 6 abana unabagoreta amatem already ji subject jinde njiro jitabwata abarimu unabone hesabu amatem warete last time research abana banyorete ibonspe which is very dangerous more especially when it comes to a community subject una chemistry no mwana yo mubye ko bwate D-, abande bonse PE babwate ga kinche uno murayo kuru area tinko igubuya no ene daike because ene area no ngiboir no nkinereta no na so mete skuru ninki gikiarenge ngakie yegeretu arenge skuru ayare gweta gitanyare ko bagoni.
Omonogeri bwebunge ye county ya Kericho Patrick MUTAI nigo abagakwene kibuna obugima bwaye nigo bwabere bokogosererigwa gukwana ase abisi ya DCI imeyomochi onakuru nigo ene kibuna oyomo obekiru byara chingaki obolingoli abagendete gokorekana aboigo omobisa o DCI George Momanyi nigo abagakwene kibuna egokorekyo nigo kiabetege kuripotigwa ase egetaseni KIABETE.
Watu ambao walikuwa wananifuata na wakanifuata mpaka nyumbani kwangu na hatukujua nia yao ilikuwa nini. Na walipoona wale wafanyikazi wangu pamoja na security wangu wa nyumbani wakatoroka na wakapanda gari wakakimbia. Uchunguzi ilipofanywa ni kwamba hizo magari zimekuwa zikinifuata siku kadhaa sasa.
One suspect was arrested yesterday. And we are carrying out investigations on how much is involved in regard to the allegations made.
Homo Director OTSC ime county ya Nyamira Catherine Mwenda nigo arule engora ya bene gochia ase AMACHE nyagusira Professor George Magoha okwana nigo amoinywire ase obokoleri obia ime serikali anene mono ase sekta yechisemi asomorobelio OCBC.
Mwenda, the TSC County Director Nyamira. I want to take this opportunity to pass my condolences to the family of the late Professor George Magoha, the immediate former Cabinet Secretary of the Ministry of Education. As a sector, we are really sad with his demise. He was a pillar, especially in the establishment of the CBC curriculum and the continuity of it. I remember Professor during the tedious exercises of checking the preparedness of back to school after COVID-19 and also during the monitoring of construction of CBC classrooms. He visited quite a number of the stations where I was, and we shall greatly miss Professor. He had a passion for his work. His love for children, Kenyan children, was unmatchable, and for that we are really going to miss Professor in the education sector. Professor was so focused. He was so determined to accomplish his tasks, and he put us on our toes most of the times, and he wanted results. He shall be remembered for that, and for now we want to wish the family well.
Singa kecho boigo omubunge oyembakasi East Babu Owino nigonere boigo bagakurwa engora ya bene ase amotogia nyagusira Professor George Magoha ase okoba ekiorokereri ekia ime serikali anemono ase sekta yechisemi.
Was at optimum, was at maxima. I will forever miss Professor Magoha. May his soul rest in everlasting peace. Magoha was my vice chancellor. I worked with Magoha when I was a student leader at the University of Nairobi. And I can say that Magoha taught me a lot. And his legacy will forever live in our hearts. And Professor Magoha left a serious legacy in the education sector. The changes that he brought, the full transition from primary school, 100% transition from primary school to secondary school. Magoha, we will forever miss you. I'm so saddened. I'm not a happy man. One day, even if nothing is done, hata kama shule haijajengwa, Magoha will forever be in our heart. He's engraved in our hearts. Even if nothing is done, he already left a legacy, and that legacy will live forever. The legacy of an academician, the legacy of a person who wanted our children to get quality.
Kolengana n'obutuki bwabere bugokorekana n'ekyombe gitali gye serikali nigo bokoro kibuna abantu asekerengo gyemerongene igoro yemya nigo batalikonyora amache amakenonoku okuwana omurai bw'ekyombe kyo nigo abagakoene kibuna abasubati nabo igo abana abanyaruka nabo bakonyora emechando emenge kubwatikana n'okuburwa kwa mache amaya.
The most affected by this challenge is women and girls, particularly in the rural areas. Lack of access to clean water also means that they don't have access to proper sanitation. I think about 30% of Kenyans don't have access to proper sanitation. It's exposing them to diseases, it's exposing them to other risks. But if we look at water also as a human right, it means as a government, as people, we are not meeting our commitments in the Constitution.
The impacts of climate change will be felt through water, have no doubt. If climate change is the shark, water is its teeth. We'll feel that effect or the impacts of climate change through changes in rainfall, in temperature, and changes in demand for water. So our ability to manage water well will determine how well we can respond to climate change.
It is very critical, and I'm emphasizing that here, that the water is everybody's concern, access to water. But when it comes to women, we find that women and girls are the most affected because they have to walk long distances looking for that water, and even when they don't have to go that long haul, even if the water is near them, sometimes accessing it is not a straightforward activity. That's what exposes them to such kind of dehumanizing practices.
Abamenye korwa sensemo ya sobe yugotoka imeye bunge ya Rongai kaunti ya Nakuru nigo barobikana mambia ya lero kubwatikana no kuborwa kwa mache kolengana na barabo nigo umugambi bwensemeyo aberega kubasikera amache asinonya nabo babete bakurwa endemero amache kubekwa ase chinsemekyo kolende nigo babolire serikali anene mono omubunge bwensemeyo chebor kubakonya elinde kwene kingango nyora bali amache.
Sasa naenda mwaka ya 6 tumeomba hiyo maji, hatuwezi pata hiyo maji. Tumefanya juhudi yote, hatuwezi pata hiyo maji. Sasa mimi mwenyewe kwa kusema kweli niko na uwezo yangu, naweza kuwa na tinga ya kuchotea mimi maji, lakini hao community kwa hapa hawana uwezo.
Kitu ambao tunalilia tu peke yake hii maji, tunataka tangi kubwa ichengwe ambayo itasaidia hii area, eneo hili, sababu tunaenda mbali kutafuta maji, tunaenda Ndarugu, tunaenda Njoro River. Sasa hapa na maji kwa hapa katikati, tunaenda mbali kutafuta maji.
Maji ilikuwa targeted for 2 schools. Na utaratibu ya kuomba maji wangeenda kwa shule, waongee na shule na BOM, wakae chini wa discuss waone hiyo capacity ya maji ni kiasi gani kama inaweza pikia wananchi.
Munentere moyo kweneki obokoleri obuya ase sekta yobochenu imea Mount Kenya nigo enyagitari ya cottage ya nyareko bage koegwa lab ase obolingo lya bwa maraire borachiko kolekana eyo nentere moyo gutanga ogoichererana ase nyagitari enene ya Kenyatta ase abo bisa bobochenu kurwa senseme yoba bakoli eira mbachiko bwaterana nabo igokweneki obokoleri obuya.
The only one in the Mount Kenya region providing lab services through an ISO certified lab. So one thing which is guaranteed here is high quality. And ISO standards for this international standard organization is, that means we are comparable with any international standard lab.
We are trying to improve the health outcomes of the people who are served by the Nanyuki Cottage Hospital. Good diagnosis, of course, leads to better health outcomes of the people seeking the services. The doctors will only make a decision about treatment based on the results from the lab that are released.
wagonjwa wetu ama yote yule ambaye anahitaji huduma zozote, be it that unahitaji vipimo umepimwa kutoka Germany, umeambiwa ufanyiwe kipimo hapa ama kwingineko, ukuwe na uhakika ya kwamba majibu ambayo utakayopata hapa ni ya hali ya juu na itaweza kusaidia daktari wako aweze kukupatia dawa inayofaa.
Habo bisa korwa sensemo ya Elgeyo Marakwet nigo barure egekure getindi gochia ase abangi okwana chinga kibabwate ege karona boigo korwa amaigire gochia ase abagambi nigo omo county commissioner Diana Wekesa abagakobolia chinchera chinye cyo gukora omuchando yo.
One idea wamama wakikubali wanakuja kwa kunini kubadilishwa kwa ELI.
Today's sensitization forum has given us an avenue, an alternative method of actually handling this illicit business. And from their approach, it's an approach that involves embracing these people. You know, they are members of our society.
Nataka niombe kabisa tafadhali tufuate hii njia kwa sababu ya testimonies wakina mama wengi ambao wamebadilika.
I know the law takes its course, but as much as we also embrace the law, we do also feel that talking and having dialogue has really paired more fruits than actually going for the legal way.
Manche muliye kora sorba tironi gona ikire omoeli obwa mangana maya asebire biga kulende to basaguska to basakonyegera gekoraga ensa eyemo ayona mange no eleterwa senchira yobwekerno nere Vincent Onyancha inyora asinsemo chiche mitandao asinsemo ya Facebook na bogotonyara wetrandizi TV News Digital na biga sensemeria YouTube na bogotonyara wetrandizi TV News asinsemo ya website na bogotonyara wetra www.ndizitv.or.ke Magech kamera soko nikuna ebicha na boigo eliogira wikira sura senchira ya bene nere Abigail Nyanchama tobe tukubwate nere Jshua Auta asinsemo chibiorokelio na interior na Fridah Kerubo ngukuganilia obuligerelia obia.